Hello everyone. This is a tutorial in order to show how to properly join the copy trader for any of the traders from the group that offers it here on Bitget. So let's just jump into the requirements and how to set it up properly. The first step, which is the requirement, is that you need to create an account, a brand new account on Bitget that uses the traders referral link. This is actually very important, otherwise you won't be able to follow them. That's basically the only requirement you need to fulfill in order to be able to join. It's important that you have one uh, account per referral. Therefore, you cannot join, for instance, Eli copy trader if you create an account with John's referral or Reza referral and etc. It's basically quite straightforward. So in this example, we will be using and joining. I created this account using Reza referral, and I will be joining his copy trader in particular. So once that is done, this account is already created. You need to send some capital to the exchange to Bitget spot, and here we will take a look at the spot wallet. There we go. We have the capital that I sent here. And the next step will be to send this capital to the wallet that will be using it as collateral for the copy trading. The copy trading, as you can see here, there are spot and futures. We will be focusing on the futures copy trader, which is the one that the rest is offering at the moment. So the next step will be click here on transfer. Once we are on the transfer screen, second, all we need to do is to transfer the amount that we want to send to the spot wallet, the futures wallet, USDTM wallet. Remember this, and we click on confirm. Transfer succeeded, and therefore we will be having, if we go here, we'll be having no longer the money into the spot account, we will be on the futures account. So the next step will actually be to go to futures copy trading, select here, futures copy trading. Just a second. And we will be redirected to the screen with all the traders that are offering this on the site. So we said we wanted to join Reset, so we will click here on all traders. In search trader, we will simply type Reset. Here we click on his profile. Uh, there are this part is the second and most important one after the referral, as I mentioned on the beginning, because we need to set up correctly the way we are going to enter positions and actually how are we going to allow enter positions, reset to enter our positions. So we click on copy now, and this will redirect us to the settings that we will be allowing for this particular copy trader. These are the parts, the pairs of coins of contracts in the futures contract that we as follower allow the master trader to follow. If for some instance you decide there is some pair that you don't want to be participating in for any reason, you simply unclick it. Let's just say you don't like this, you unclick them. And if Resi opens a trade on these pairs, it will not be reflected on your own account. I particularly prefer to keep them all open, all checked, because I trust the criteria of the trader of only trading pairs that are uh, reasonably safe to be traded by multiple accounts entering, as is the case of the copy trader. So in this case, I personally decide to let them all checked, but you can of course, decide by yourself if you have a different criteria. Now, this is probably the most important part of the mode, which is the margin mode that you're going to use. And I say it's the most important part because it's easy to commit a little mistake that can cost you. So the margin mode refers to the way the positions will be opened and closed in your account as a follower. So there are two types of mode, the fixed amount, I think it's called, and the multiplier magnification parameter. I prefer the magnification parameter, and I will tell you why in a second. Um, I think it's way easier, and as it's a coefficient, it's a percentage, it's extremely much more easy to get the number right. So you don't have to calculate by every contract price, let's say. I will explain in a second, and that's why we have our trusted calculator here to get the number right as well. So the way the sorry the default option selected when you click copy now in any trader is the fixed amount. I suggest you to select the multiplier, which is the second. And here, let's just make it simple. And the only thing that we need to do is to enter the coefficient that we will get by dividing our capital by the master trader capital. This is very easy to do. So we had 1K in our account, which is the capital that I sent. And Rese at the moment, let me check. I think he has something like 5K in this moment. So we will be using divided 5K. Yes, that was it. 0.2. 0.2, that is the number that we will be entering here. So what this means? It means that the proportion we will be using in terms of position size once Resi opens a trade, it will be 0.2 of his position size. Therefore, it will be at 20% of his positions. This may be math terms, but that is the basic way this works. And trust me, it works well, and it's the way to set it up. So once we get this number right here, we need to check this last part, which is the risk management part. To make it just easier, the stop loss and take profit, you can, if you want, set them by yourself. But to be honest, the easiest way is to allow the master trader to take care of this as well. So this the default way in which this he's been working and that has been working to a very good degree of success is just leaving this blank. You will not get liquidated in case a trade goes wrong, because he will not get liquidated in case a trade goes wrong. And you will, by leaving this blank, you allow also to take profits at the same price. He takes profits, so don't worry about that. And this is the maximum follow amount. I recommend you to set it to the maximum. It will not make much difference, to be honest, unless you're using maybe a lot more quantity, a lot more capital than what he's using, which, to be honest, I don't think is a very wise thing to do. Remember, only use money that you are okay with seeing fluctuating, and don't put your life savings in a copy trader. Everything will be much more safer that way. So you click in confirm, and you are ready for the next step, which is another confirm, if I remember correctly. Let's just click here. Of course, here is basically a list of each contract and how much you allow the trader to manage the position for you. So let's say this is probably one of the most traded pairs, which is Ethereum and Bitcoin, because of the higher degree of liquidity that those pairs have, and that allow for many positions to be opened at once with relatively low slippage. And the leverage mode, you do not have to worry about that because it will follow the trader. That's hence the number, the name copy trader. The fixed ratio, this is what we were discussing a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago, is 0.2 times the position size of the master trader. I have 1K as in this account, so as Reze has 5K, my position size will be 20%. If you have the same amount, you want to put 5K into this account, you can. And if you divide 5K by 5K, you will get 1. Therefore, your position size will be exactly the same. This is the math, so perfect. 1. So it's you can see this ratio as 1-to-1 ratio. Mine is 0.2 to 1 ratio. This is basically the way it works. So you click on confirm. This is the same list for everyone. This is my beautiful email. And let's see. That's it. We are ready to go. We are ready to go. We do not need to. We do not need to have any modifications to the copy trader, and we are ready to go. So you will see this at the beginning. Don't worry. You haven't been rugged. You haven't been liquidated or anything. I don't have any trade history, as you can see. But from the moment I enter the copy trader, I am a follower. I am starting to count into this PNL and this PNL and the total equity used for the trade. You will see this up and down, but to be honest, this is a long-term process, as I mentioned it, and over the long run, you will be in profit. So that will be it. If you have any questions, let us know. We will answer you. Rewatch this video if you have any sort of doubt or detail, or maybe I didn't work correctly. I'm around as well, so you can ask me. And that will be it. Hope you enjoy it and have a really nice day.